Okay, so another thing that we... Oh, hi, sorry, am I disturbing you?
A little bit.
So another thing that we did is we met somebody and we tried to shake their hand, have a conversation, and hold the hand as long as possible.
Yeah.
Why? Because...
So wet.
What?
And you're like, why it's so wet?
Why is it?
Why is it so wet? It's awkward.
Why is this important? Why is this interesting? Just to walk up to somebody, shake his hand, oh hello, and just continue to hold on to their hand.
Because normally we don't touch strangers for so long.
Yeah.
And then you do it and you feel that it's okay. It's your creation.
Yeah, you're creating something
You're
new.
creating too.
Wow. So, yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh.
We have such a story in our head. It's a social formality in our head. We shake, and then the meeting is over, and then we unshake, or we disengage, right? So the story is, I am meeting you. And when the meeting part is done, then we move on to the conversation part. And then we hopefully move on to the can I get your number part. And so the cool thing about holding the hand for a long time is it breaks that series or sequence of rules. Of course, the person says, okay, but how do you just hold on to somebody's hand, and isn't that awkward? So while I'm holding your hand, if I'm shaking it, for example, like this, then and like how long you can do that for? We're very much reminded.
It's funny too. Like...
That's a real social freedom exercise.
Yeah, you're like just...
Yeah. And that would be a perfect example of doing something that's awkward in order to see if you can survive.
Yeah.
Right?
It's going to be very funny.
And that's actually, I define social freedom exercises as doing social crazy things in order to feel more at home. But the truth is that just shaking like that, it's doing crazy stuff to see if you can survive. And I've had
so crazy.
I've had people ask how many social freedom exercises do I need to do in order to become a good pickup artist, in order to be good at seduction, and how many should I do a day or a week, so that I'm as if I'm building a kind of muscle, and if I built the muscle strong enough, then I'll reach a point where it's just like ding, I hit that point, and now I am socially free. They continue to be self-conscious or afraid to meet strangers or awkward around people. We want to get more to the root of things. So, okay, if I don't remind you that we're meeting by moving my hand like this and let my hand literally drop.
Just down like here.
Yeah, just down, like letting it drop down. And then the other thing is, what are we doing? What time are we waking up tomorrow, by the way?
I don't know, 8.
Wow, you answered the question, didn't you?
I did.
And I'm still touching you down here. I'm still holding your hand. Ooh, why? How were you able to answer the question and continue talking to me even though my hand was still contacting you? How is it possible?
I didn't notice it, maybe because he started asking me a question.
Oh, amazing. So I made the primary, the greeting, into the secondary, incidental. It's just here. And the primary became, are we going to wake up for breakfast or going to skip breakfast?
Maybe you ask, oh, you have such a beautiful eyes. Where you got them from? Because we met first time.
Okay.
Sweet.
And by the way, yeah, your teeth look kind of like a
Rabbit.
rabbit teeth. Okay, so you're partitioning the hard drive. You have a big hard drive. First of all, she has a big hard drive. She has a hard drive that can be partitioned. Okay? She can have blood moving through her body, but also listen to you. She can be, right now I'm massaging her fingers and she's listening at the same time. She has a dynamic and multiple hard drive. You also have one. And then the whole situation is one giant hard drive, and you can be in various places, and you know that. For example, when you're drunk, now you're in the I don't care playful place, and later on you're in the oh well I'm the
Kinda care.
what
I kinda care.
I kind of care. And then you're the person, the authority, or you're the employer, or the employee. A beautiful woman has asked you a question, and you are the clerk at the bank, and you are in the professional partition of your hard drive. So there's so many partitions. And if you don't know how to navigate, and you get caught up in multiplicity, and you get stuck in all the different folders of your hard drive, then you're not in a very dynamic, abundant, flexible, capable, unified, connectable place. So now I made it secondary. And I've had conversations, and we're probably showing one right now on the video.
I'm Andrew.
Excuse me?
My name is Andrew.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yes, and you?
Where the conversation can go on for a very long time while the hands are still holding on, because I'm deeply engaged with her, and I'm not therefore just doing a social freedom exercise. I'm unifying with her. I'm deeply listening to her.
Maybe.
I don't believe it.
I'm exposing myself, which in turn brings her awareness into my person. She's curious about who am I, because I'm there, I'm exposing myself. People get caught up in being confident, right? Where you're showing something, and this actually is interesting because the same coach, this head coach, he's got a very powerful yang, very powerful, I'm talking to you. Like his intent is very powerful. But this is so limited as well, because now it's all about the effect that he can have on the object and beat the object, destroy the object. It's very seduction oriented. Real connection, real sustained connection, happens when you're both exposed and clear in your intention at the same time.